In this video, we're going to be showing how to control a Raspberry Pi 4 with the Flirc USB and the Skip 1S remote. So to do this, first we need the Skip app, and second we need the Flirc USB setting app. First, we need to create our activity. Let's say we're going to do streaming. Then we need to add our devices. I have a Vizio TV. Then we're going to add a set-top box. Now, we do not actually have a Raspberry Pi setting nor a Flirc USB setting right now in this alpha build. But it doesn't really matter because the Flirc USB is so adaptable. So we're just going to pick some random set-top box, like let's say the NVIDIA Shield. So grab NVIDIA Shield, click continue. We're going to use NVIDIA for navigating, NVIDIA for controls, and the TV for audio. And continue. All right, now it's all set up, and we just need to make sure that the controls that you need for LibreELEC on your Raspberry Pi are set up correctly here. One thing to note on the NVIDIA Shield, for the home button and this context menu button, they're the same button, so we need to get rid of that because we need these to be different buttons each. Next, we need to make a context menu button. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to just pick one. For example, function blue. Doesn't really matter what button you use, you just need them to be different. Next we need the back button, and there we do actually have an exit button here that we can use. That works perfectly. And finally for info, again we don't have a real button, so I'll just use function green like this. And that's it. Actually, there are a couple other things we can do, like play pause isn't set up, so we could add play here. Stop is set up, and that's important because with LibreELEC, stop is actually a pretty important feature. And that is it. Now we sync. Just like that, it's done. Now we can actually unplug it and start setting up the Flirc USB. To set up the Flirc USB, make sure you're on the Kodi profile in the Flirc USB app. After that, it's a simple process of hitting the button within the app that you want to pair with your remote control. So for example, I hit the info button on the app and then the info button on the remote. We can do it again with the context menu button, and we just do that with every button we want to set up with the remote. Alright, so we finished recording all of the buttons. Now, we flip back to our setup. This is done being set up. Our Flirc USB, which I'm going to pull out of the computer that I'm using to set up. Flirc USB is done being set up. So all we have to do is plug it straight into this Raspberry Pi. There, plug straight into the Raspberry Pi. And now, here we have my Raspberry Pi already turned on. And as you can see, well, maybe you can't. As you can see, my remote is working perfectly already. So here's the Skip remote, Raspberry Pi. I hit up, it goes up, down, it goes down, over, info, opens up info, back, and context menu.